Hey guys, and welcome back to Soul Sunday. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are safe and all that stuff. This world's just a little bit crazy at the moment, isn't it, guys? I hope you know that these videos are usually just me off the cuff sharing totally what's on my heart. So today is gonna be no different. What is on my heart today is just sadness, to be honest with you. This week has been such a trying week for me in the way of my salon opened back up. Our church is beginning to look at what it looks like for us to open back up. And then with the situation in Minnesota, right, with George Floyd, I can never remember what state it is. I'm so sorry, forgive my ignorance. But it's just been such a hard week, and you get on any kind of social media platform or anything, and it's just, I can't help but have a heavy, heavy heart for everything that's going on. I went in the salon, and there's a lot of conflict in how things should be running and what things should do, and you know, all these different regulations. Some people agree, some people disagree, and it's just same with the church. And it's just really, really hard for me to hear my brothers and sisters and my fellow humans at such odds against things that do matter, definitely matters. But is this the way we fight? Is this the way we infect change? Is this the way we go about trying to make this world better? By fighting? And I don't think so. I have always been the type of person who wants to live at peace. Sometimes so much so that I don't speak up when I should. And I am recognizing that, as well as recognizing that some people speak up when they shouldn't. And it is just paining my heart, because here at the end of the day, we are all made in the image of God. Every single one of us. And what I think we tend to do is try to make God into our image and assume that because he's in our image, we are the ones that are right. And I just want to challenge you that every one of us is made in God's image. Every one of us comes to this world with a different set of trials, with a different set of triumphs, with a different set of obstacles we need to face. So in that, we all have a different perspective to this world and to this life, and all of these perspectives are valid, because I believe as a body we need each other's perspectives to get the full image of God. Because again, he's not made in our image, we're made in his, and we are all made in his image. So if we begin to grasp the fact that we need each other to get the full beautiful picture of who God is, how much more beautiful and rich would this life be? If we could listen to understand, not listen to fight. And sometimes understanding doesn't mean agreeing. There are going to be things that I don't agree with you on, but that doesn't mean I need to hate you. There's going to be things that I don't agree with, but that doesn't mean I need to force my belief on you, or vice versa. Of course, I have strong convictions. I have things that I truly, truly believe, and I am on a different part of my journey than maybe you are. But that does not mean I get to hate you. That does not mean I get to be unkind and unloving, because that's not what God says. God says we will know each other. We will know we are his by the way we love. He asks us to be kind. Sometimes I feel like we put on our own convictions onto people and expect them to act in a way that they've never experienced. You guys, I had my first 2 kids completely naturally. Well, I say that I was induced, but I had no pain medications, okay? If my husband came to me and told me he understood my pain in childbirth, I would punch him. There's no way he could understand my pain in childbirth. He's never experienced it. He's not a woman. He can't have children. He might have chosen to have the medications, and that's okay. But he cannot truly understand what I went through until he goes through it. some of these situations, guys, I can't truly understand because I haven't gone through it. And so I'm not going to speak to it. I have not lost a family member to COVID. I have not ever grown up in this world as a black man. I have never been a police officer. I don't know exactly what that means, but I want to listen to understand. I want to have compassion. I want to use my voice in a way that honors God, and I don't believe hate ever does that. Because He doesn't hate us. We have fallen so short. We have done so many things wrong, and He still loves us. Why can't we love each other? It just is so frustrating to me to see all the fighting and to see all the things that if we truly could come together, man, what a world this would be. What a world our kids would grow up in. What a world our grandkids would have. A beautiful world where everybody honors each other and may have different perspectives and different views, but where that's okay. Where if I love to have a purple house or whatever it is, to quote my mom, then that's okay. My neighbor's not gonna hate me for it. And I know those are very minimal examples compared to the real problems that we are facing in this world. But I think it does begin with some little things that we just don't go to the place of hate and discouragement and frustration, where we again begin to listen to understand each other and know that sometimes we're going to think differently and that's okay. God made us all. We all bear His image. But I don't think a lot of us are taking that very seriously right now, because God is not a God of hate. I hope this video finds you well, and I hope that some of this makes sense. I hope if it offended you, I apologize. But maybe there's somewhere in your heart that just needs God to reveal it to you. So I pray for that. I don't ever want my words to make any kind of change. What I hope is that it points you to the place that all change is made, and that's the throne of God. And I believe He's weeping over our country and our world right now. And my heart is just broken. So I hope this finds you well. I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you again soon. Bye, guys.